from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
They go play action on first. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Allen comes out throwing. And finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen on the play action. And that throw just too high for him. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Allen on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 2nd drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Hall. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the 43. Connects with his back, Hall. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's gonna get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but he just showed it off.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 9 yards on that play, and they're just a yard out now on 2nd and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Caught, nice game left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He's not made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Bills' 1st down.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. This one's quickly to Shakir. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down, Bills.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Got a man. It's Knox. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again.
comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now to kick this away. Taylor to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And that's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 8. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. He's going to throw this one. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 16. And they will score! Touchdown, New York! The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 18. Mevis ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it inbounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay inbounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air. Allen. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hall running between the tackles. And he gets him around 6 there. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Hall takes it straight ahead. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's good.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes off right out of the read option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want to take an unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Jets 28, Bills 3.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Knox, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Sometimes times when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happened.
This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They've got first down from the 31. Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 38. Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
He has the first over the middle, and the tackle's made just... on midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air again, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 24. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down, Bills.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Pushes ahead for 5. Make it second down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Cook trying this one up the gut. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. It's Allen out of the pistol. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it an 18-point game.
Bills 10.
Bass now to kick this away. Taylor to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Here's Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pickup of 2 here, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear. The toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Excellent. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Look into the air here. He brings it in.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction of how well the defense had that one covered.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
The kick by Folk is good, and that stretches the lead to 21.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Oh, Allen loses it! And the Jets recover it!
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even and hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Now here comes the New York offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing out to the left, cut! Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. 2nd and 15. Wilson on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's good for another Jets. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Folk is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Mevis
ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Going for it with Davis. There he goes on the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he's got a man, complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
16.
Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise, you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
Pass now to kick this away.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
Taylor to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He tries to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. This is Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Stays in the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Jets offense now set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Breaks through, and he might break away. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd and 6 coming up here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go right side with Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Allen. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So the win goes to the Jets. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.